Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play VIII Part 56. In the previous video, we wrapped up all of our quests we had available for right now, we did a little raid action, and then we kind of came to this impasse where we don't really know what to do. Where we're not sure if we're about to end the game by going to the Great Tree, or, because it feels like there's still another batch of quests, like one little last bit. So I'm going to assume that the game is not trying to mislead me, and that we can safely at least enter into the Great Tree Dungeon, and then maybe then we'll get our last little batch of quests, because I mean, I can't think of what else we could do really that would be needed to unlock them, because basically it's like Griselda and Carlin are not finished, and we still haven't seen Donna's little final approval scene, even though we've maxed her out, which makes me think there's still one more plot advancement to happen. The only thing is I think it could maybe be tied to either doing all these little raid things that keep popping up. The problem is I don't want to do them, at least not right now, because I'm already raided out, or it's tied to killing this thing down here. I did do a couple attempts fighting him in between videos. I got to a second phase twice, and the first phase, really the only problem with it is just that, like, multi-punch attack is super fucking awkward. Where, like, I don't know. Sometimes you'll dodge it, and, like, you won't dodge it because it's not hitting you, even though it's clearly hitting you. Which is really weird. So it's like, you'll flash move it, but it won't count as a flash move, because actually, even though Adol's getting punched in the face, the game doesn't think he's getting punched in the face. So you won't get the flash move, and then, like, the third punch will contact and hit you, and you take damage, and that sucks. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's beatable. It's just, at the rate we were going, it took, like, 3 to 4 minutes to get through 1 HP bar. So, I mean, it's like a 10-minute fight. That's pretty difficult. I mean, he one-shots you. So, I don't know. So we made some saves. If we do need to come back and, like, there is something we're missing out on, we can return. Worst case scenario. I mean, I've seen mention of, like, a true ending, so, like, I don't know. That's another reason why I guess I'm apprehensive of, like, I don't want to accidentally gate myself off. Yeah, hold on, get out of the party, buddy. I used him for a little bit. I probably should have given you. Don't have any accessories. That's part of the reason why. I don't know, it's just his damage is, it's weird, because I feel like sometimes he does a lot of damage, and sometimes I feel like he does nothing. Like, in theory, he should do more damage than Lacrimosa, but in practice, didn't really feel like it. Oh, there's this. I don't know. And then there are the spirit necklaces, those are an option. I just really don't. It's weird, because on one hand, I'm like, you know, it's in the game, I should use it. But on the other hand, I'm like, I don't want to make the game too easy. It's like this weird predicament.
We made it to the Great Tree. But now what? Where
it's like, on one hand, I'm like, I don't want to do this boss fight because it's hard. On the other hand, I'm like, I don't want to use things that'll make it easier, because then the fight will be easy, you know? And it's like, I don't want the fight to be easy. I want it to be hard, but, like, not... Like, I don't mind the boss one-shotting us. It's just, I need it to require, like, 5 to 6 minutes of perfection, as opposed to, like, 10 to 12 minutes of perfection. Because if you're like, you need to be perfect for 5 minutes to beat this boss, okay, I'm fine with that. You need to be perfect for, like, 12 minutes?
I don't see the wardens anywhere.
We've been expecting you, Adol. Please wait while the path to Octus opens.
Octus?
What did I say? I'm basically, alright, I've already played this game. That's my long con reveal. That's how I knew everything that was going to happen, except for those things that I didn't know were going to happen. That's why I was so insistent that Thanatos was Laxia's dad. I had to throw in an obvious wrong red herring so nobody would think that I'd already played the game before.
That's a warp gate.
It wasn't me being wrong. I was just being wrong on purpose.
Never imagined one would be inside the great tree.
I did. I imagined.
Adol, please step into the gate.
Oh yeah, before we do that though, I did go back here, and you know, I said something about how we have this monolith fragment that I don't know what to do with. But if we go back, I didn't know this was going to be such a long fucking roly roll. Oh wait, no. Oh, this is the wrong crystal. It's back here. The altar that I keep saying is sus as hell. I tried interacting with it and it doesn't work, even though, I mean, it has an entrance thingy. Right? Unless maybe that's just supposed to be the one for above ground and it just looks like it's overlapping here, but like, doesn't this look like a secret entrance? It's got the damn thingies, it's marked on the map. But that may just be referring to this door up here. I think it is, but maybe it's misleading. Maybe we're supposed to think that, and that's actually a secret entrance to the legendary super dungeon nobody's ever found before. I don't know. Because, I mean, my assumption is that maybe you get it from fighting this fuckboy, wherever the hell he is. But I just don't want to fight him, man. I'm holding out hope that... Is this the right place? Yeah. I guess I'm just holding out hope that we'll be able to get levels easier in maybe this great tree dungeon. If we can just get, like, you know, if we can get to like 63 and then pop our elixirs, that'll get us up to, like, you know, a more reasonable minus 15 deficit. And who knows, maybe there's even another tier of weapon upgrades. It's the mirror realm. You didn't get to experience the mirror realm. I guess you kind of actually did get to experience the mirror realm, but you didn't get to experience the mirror realm I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one from Ys Origin before you existed at all. But this is Octus. What a strange place. Pretty sweet music. This feeling. Okay. So Warden guys, like, just fight me. I know, like, you don't really want to fight us because you're, like, passive observers, but, like, fight us. It makes more sense for you guys to be passive observers than to fight us, but, like, I want to fight you guys because I feel like you'd be cool boss fights.
Oh?
Like, I mean, them being passive observers who, like, kind of want to support us but think we're going to fail makes 100% sense. Like, in universe... But at the same time, fight me, nerd. Welcome to Octus Overlook. This is a world within a great tree where we wardens observe the world's evolution, but like, why? Sarai, do the psyches that are captured by the great tree end up here?
Yes.
But they're not confined to a single location. Octus has 4 paths. It's like Celceta. Remember Celceta at all? At the end of each path, there's just a giant crystal. And granted, it's also a very common trope in many RPGs. These are where the psyches that have been captured by the Lacrimosa reside. By releasing them, the tree of psyches will grow. Alright, let's go. But you guys are going to be sitting next to the crystal to test our resolve by fighting us. We fight Minotaur Man, Hydra Lord, and Green Lady. And then Sarai doesn't do anything because she's just like a regular lady who can't even begin to stop us. Our words and deeds are all part of the almighty Lacrimosa. Should you fail, the crystals will be your headstone as your psyches are taken. As wardens, our duty is to observe what unfolds. We won't let that happen. If it's a long shot, we have to go for it. Yeah, that's right! So which path do we start with? Always go left? There's no proper order. Oh, there is a proper order. You must first take the ocean path. Ocean path? Yes, the entrance is over yonder. MF just said yonder. Lol. He thinks he's in a Shakespeare. If you can conquer the ocean path, you will receive instructions on where to go next. I see. You better get going then. I'm supposed to use Sahad for the ocean path. Good luck, you'll need it. We'll be watching. Hey, you guys weren't here earlier. You guys didn't exist in the cutscene. What level are you? Do you guys give XP? Asking for a friend? Five, 2273. Alright. You know, that was fair. That was not fair. That was a flash move. You can't. 2904? I mean, we're gonna go back to the crystal anyway, so. No, why didn't that count for add-on? Make it make sense.
I got stronger again!
Okay, that's actually decent XP. Holy shit. It does exist. You were kind of like a, not really a mini boss, but like an elite enemy. Oh, not all got res. You guys got new quests? Okay. Not yet, not yet. But okay, it is like we can leave at least, so it's not like a point of no return in that regard. Screw.
Right there. It's powerful, so be careful.
20979. Please lock onto the enemy in front of you. You have like 1,000. My water burst?
This is it!
Dana, please, I'm begging you, do just a little damage. It's better XP than the Silent Tower, at the very least. Only very slightly.
My turn now! Take this! This is weird.
Enemies are a little bit tankier, but the XP's slightly better. That shit is so annoying because you can't dodge out of it.
We did it.
By God, it's the ancient rhinoceros. He who hath been lain in silent. Wait, what? Oh, you're like considered a boss enemy? In the sense that did Laxia just straight up die? You see how long she was stunned for?
My turn now! Easy!
Any Shatter fans? Actual nonsense? Oh, you got full healed, Adol. I didn't even realize that. I thought you were 1 HP, that's why I was scared to use you. All right. Keeping on. Where did the thing fall down? But over here. Okay, you're not worth. Well, okay. Since we got a flash move, you're worth fighting. Please, my SP. Have a drink. Dana, did you just say have a drink? Maybe the Eternians were a mistake. Maybe the tree's spitting after all. Okay, actually, since you're gonna get revived when we go in this cutscene. And wait for it to not happen this time, they don't get revived. So is this supposed to be like the strongest versions of the monsters? Which doesn't really make sense. I mean, like, it kind of makes sense in a sense. But considering the monsters are still alive, that doesn't really... wouldn't really vibe with what they're going for. But I kind of like that idea. Of it's like summoning the strongest, like... the equivalent of the wardens for the random monster species is kind of a neat idea, but doesn't really make sense since it's supposed to be that the species gets deleted.
My turn now. Take this. How about that? How about that? I'm lucky.
We're getting our hides, man. I kind of like this, just very short periods of running through, then you fight a strong enemy, then you fight a couple of small adds, then you fight a strong enemy.
An opening.
I vibe with this way more than the run through 5,000 screens with 10,000 enemies attacking you. Path of the Ocean Era. Thankfully, they have a savey crystal here. Where are we? It's beautiful. Look how big the ocean is. So this is the ocean path. It's quite different from the ocean we're familiar with. Is it? Almost like the primordial sea. Could this be the ocean of the past? I think so. I think the Lacrimosa is using these paths to recreate the eras it has destroyed. So is this like a... okay, it's like a full-on dungeon too. Alright, alright. I was thinking it's going to be immediate boss fight. There was a part of me that's like, man, this little section's going to get super crowded with crystals. But okay, they kind of spread it out across the tree here. Yo, the music's a bop. So far, I shouldn't say this because the game hates when I praise it. Anytime I praise the game, it says, fuck you, alright? Actually, we don't want you to praise us. I really like this final dungeon so far. The pacing of the Octus area feels good. I like how they introduced a little extra variety here.
Let's go. Yeah. Treasure chest.
I see the treasure. But oh, okay. So that's where we get the rest of our orichalcum. Apparently missed a chest back there, but we'll get it later. No, we should give you this. Oh, is it immediately throwing us into the fight?
Now that is one big shiny rock.
This must be one of the crystals where the psyches have been sealed.
Yes, I sense a vast
I kind of thought it'd be a
number of
longer
psyches
path
within
and
it.
then another crystal, but
Okay, Adol. Let's crack it open.
Are you sure that's wise?
you gotta smash the crystal.
How do we go about releasing the psyches in the first place?
You gotta mash the A button really, really fast, even after the fairy tells you to stop.
The crystal just lit up.
What's going on?
Okay, so we're not fighting Haiji Boy. Or we're not fighting, you know, in his normal form, I guess.
Wait, isn't that...
It looks like that warden Hydra to me.
I thought he said he was just observing us. Why is he getting in our way?
Be on your guard, everyone.
Well, it's not actually him, right? It's a Great Tree recreation. Well, we got Adol
My turn
in.
now.
And he did get healed at least. But we probably want to back out. What in the hell is this? You don't have very much HP. Granted, you are kind of more like a mini boss than a real boy boss. Oh god, Adol!
Yeah.
That's so stupid. I didn't realize you could fall in there. I can't guard any of his attacks.
How's this?
They're unguardable.
Easy.
Oh shit, they're coming from the other side? Oh no, they're not coming from the other side.
There.
Can I guard your stuff, please?
Yeah! Earth Dragon! Are you ready?
Alright, well, we'll just go ahead and blast.
This is it! And go! Right there!
Okay. Bro. That's annoying. Hey, don't lock on there. Okay. I kind of expected that to, like, shoot out at us really fast. Bro, my save's back here? Wrong. Wrong. You're lying. You're a damn liar. I refuse to believe I didn't save here.
Leave it to me.
Let's go!
In the way!
Careful!
Right there!
Not done yet!
Well, we can get the chest this time.
Take that! Not done yet!
A treasure chest.
Are you like trying to insult me? Bait. How about you bait this?
Not done yet!
Okay, these guys give pretty good XP.
Treasure chest!
Okay, so that's nice at least. We also probably want to get our... I guess we'll give it to Dana. The armor upgrade. Even though I do still think there's a legitimate argument for just using the evade gear. Oh shit, I didn't think I was gonna proc it. Whoops. sir. Okay, remember, you can't use lock-on in this fight, which is really weird. Well, it's like, 'cause it's like you want to be locked onto the boss at least.
Yes! It's dangerous. Yeah.
Why is this not hitting me?
Not here.
Sir!
Take this!
Too late. Here.
What? Okay, I didn't even think that was an actual attack. I don't know, I keep thinking that attack is slower than it actually is.
This is bad.
Take me out. Okay, can you go back to shooting him in a line again? And it's like you want to be locked on, but also you don't want to be locked on. There we go.
I'm gonna finish it!
We just needed a thread to pull on. The first flash move is always the hardest. Okay.
Easy!
That one was super slow.
Down!
Where be the boss?
I'm leaving it to you.
Where? Okay. That one's really hard to flash guard because the window is... Alright.
Turn now! An opening! Down!
Ah, no, we should have won that one.
Take this!
Get him, Dana. Fuck you, honestly. Why is that attack so slow sometimes? I guess I'm getting those two attacks confused. And I'm hitting the button, man.
Are you ready?
Fuck, you don't have your thing active.
Yeah.
So you lose out on literally half your damage.
And go! Right there! Right there! Here! 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 Hit it!
I mean, this should be really easy.
Earth Dragon!
I need him to do that attack more. Like, this attack is super exploitable.
Easy! Here!
But when Adol's alive, he never does it.
Not here!
I couldn't tell what was going on. Because it's like you can't lock on, or else it'll flip out your camera. But if you don't lock on, then you can't keep track of everything. What are you talking about? Just take me out. Yeah, probably the biggest problem is just the lock-on. By making his projectiles actual enemies that you can lock on to, it throws it off. Because the line attack is fine. It's just when when they spawn on the sides. What are you talking about? Why is this not hitting me? It's like this attack.
Not here.
Let's go, Dana!
There's the boss. Finally. I mean, this is the same timing we were doing earlier. It's like if you're like off center, I guess. Because he kind of has like a slight force field around him. Bro!
Allow me. Something's coming. Be careful.
Where's the boss? Where's the boss? Oh my god, they stay alive now?
Something's coming. Be careful. Hey! Hey!
Where's the boss? Okay. Bro, my camera! I mean, there's like no window to actually hit the boss. Oh, shit.
Something's coming.
I mean, there's literally no window to hit the boss. Okay, so save your ult. This shit shouldn't... It's so easy. Why am I being bad? I'm more mad at myself than I am the fucking game, honestly. I don't get it. Like, I'm hitting the button. It's like, it's because it's not hitting me. It's like messing things up. Because I'm wanting to dodge when I'm being hit, but it's like the hitbox doesn't match up with when it's hitting you or whatever. I don't know. It has to do with this like weird force field he has around himself. Because like you can't actually touch the boss if you notice or if you can see. You're being constantly like pushed back. Bad timing. And this attack, I don't get. Okay, I've tried to do that before and it hasn't worked. Well, I was about to say, okay, so you can't fall on the outside because I was, you know, pushing up that entire time there. But I guess it's just when you're in flash move, you can't fall on the side. Which is cool, that makes sense. I don't feel like I just got completely baited by the game. Because I was, you know, I've been thinking that, okay, I can fall off the side, right? Because, you know, I see it happen to Dana and them. But that whole sequence, I was just holding right on the edge and I wasn't falling off. Until suddenly, fuck you! I mean, this should not be hard, man.
Not here.
I mean, I'm literally mid-roll.
This is bad. Not here.
I don't know. That's so annoying, man. Oh, fuck you!
Switch!
Alright, yep, that makes sense.
Easy! Easy!
No! The goddamn force field is so annoying. It's like he repulses you.
Yeah. Easy. I'm going in. Are you ready?
I mean, the problem is, I mean, if you don't kill him here, I think you just lose. Because he's going to go into his, like, I'm permanently invincible phase.
Something's coming. Be careful.
I have everyone. Allow me. Sorry.
Okay, we have a very brief window here, but I don't even know what hit me. Can I end the video yet? Remember when I was, like, in a good mood? Going into this fight? And then they said, hey, what if the boss had a fucking force field around him that kept knocking you off the edge? Because it's like, you can't touch the boss. And it just keeps, like, wonkily, your movements mess up. And then every other character does literally no damage despite having their weapon upgraded all the way.
Leave it to me.
Oh, please get him. Good God, that fight sucks, man. Water was a damn mistake. It's not as bad as the Tentacle Lord, because at least it's not, like, fucking boring as hell, but the camera, man, the camera. By far the biggest issue. Well, it's like the camera stuff plus the weird force field around him just makes the attacks weird. I don't know. The crystal. Seems they've successfully released the Psyches.
Oh?
We did! And I think a lot of it was me just being mad at myself. Because, like, that fight is not hard. I should not have taken more than 2 or 3 attempts. And I do have some issues, though, with, like, the blue orb as well sucks. Because sometimes you'll just roll straight through it and nothing will happen. Like, you won't take damage, but it also won't give you a flash move. Which is like, I'm rolling through the orb, I should get a flash move, dummy. Like, either I messed up the timing and I should take damage, or I should get a flash move. And then plus it's a blue orb on a blue background, which makes it kind of hard to tell exactly where it is. Like, depth perception-wise. You can feel it, Adol. The Psyches we released are flowing into Saren Garden. What about the tree? The tree of Psyches is growing as well. Let's keep this up as we visit the other paths.
I cannot believe you actually released the Psyches.
Bro, don't talk to me, alright? I thought you were gonna be like a cool guy, and instead you said, what if the hardest part of my boss fight was dealing with the jank inherent to the game? This MFer is weaponized jank.
You said you were just gonna watch. Why'd you interfere with us?
That was not I who attacked you.
That's what I said.
It wasn't?
That was my own psyche, captured by the great tree as I succumbed to despair. It has been the guardian of this crystal for many years.
But now your psyche has been released.
So we're not just releasing the victims of the Lacrimosa, but the psyches of the wardens, too. All those psyches flowing into the tree greatly accelerated its growth. If that's the case, then perhaps...
we can make a new great tree that, like, will not be evil this time or something.
Countless species that lived within our Mother Ocean were invited to the surface by the Earth Goddess. Thus began the world's evolution by the Great Tree of Origins.
The Earth Goddess?
Yes, she is known as Earth Goddess Maya. She vanished after sharing with me the truth of evolution.
You wouldn't know her. She lives in Canada.
I have watched over the Earth ever since, but the situation unfolding now is unprecedented.
Or if we wanted to give it a true yeast name, Canada. Or Canada. Canada, yeah, something like that. Just like, you know, the word spelled the same, you just pronounce it wrong.
What's he talking about?
Or usually it's
guys
that the
really
word
exist?
is spelled different, but you pronounce it the same.
I don't know.
Like with Rome, where you still say Rome, but it's like Rome instead of Rome, you know?
Considering the existence of the Great Tree, it's not as outlandish as it sounds.
I mean, I sort of think something like that could have happened a long time ago.
I will continue to observe you. Perhaps you will come to accept the Lacrimosa as we did.
But like, why would we accept it? I mean, I feel like they haven't made a good case for why it's necessary. It's just, oh no, it's bad if one species sticks around for too long. Okay, says who? The tree? The tree that also imprisons people's souls? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the tree's word for it.
Perhaps you will find a new path and escape the never-ending cycle.
I don't know. There are some things I like about the plot, but like, Big Evil Tree is kind of meh. I'm personally not that into it. Because it just, I don't know, it just feels like it's like, hey, the world has to end because reasons. Make it through the path of the ocean era, we can move on to the next one. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a real reason for it. It's just like, the world ends because it's a thing that happens, and I just don't find that engaging. Like, if there was some conflict where it was like, you know, we felt like maybe we were doing the wrong thing, but like, the game hasn't made a good argument for why the Lacrimosa is necessary. And I mean this more as like, I mean, I think it's just a really hard plot point to do. The whole like, I don't know. Like the world has to be destroyed because blah blah blah. I just feel like that's not a, I can't think of any times I've really ever seen that plot point used very well. So it's just kind of like a trope that I think is very difficult to make work in the first place, so you're already kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage by going with it. Like, I think maybe they should have honed in more on the idea that each of the species that are being culled are like kind of inherently flawed. Like maybe show us a vision of the future where humanity would completely and totally destroy itself, but like the Lacrimosa is the only way to retain some shred of it going forward. Something like that. Like, they needed to put more of an argument for like why the Lacrimosa is necessary. Because right now it feels very easy to dismiss as like, evil tree. Which, it shouldn't be easy for me to dismiss it as evil tree, but it feels easy to dismiss because it hasn't really been all that fleshed out, right? And maybe there's still some of that coming when we fight the evil tree, but I don't know. That's kind of how I feel right now. Where if there was kind of maybe some sort of feeling of like, we're being selfish, right? That like the tree is in the right, but we're stopping this cycle even though it is actually for the betterment of society. But like, the game hasn't really made that argument. It's just like a thing that happens. Because like, I think it can work. It just needs a little bit of extra sauce. I think we will go ahead and call it here, maybe a little early, because I think we were about 40 minutes when I stopped talking, and that took about, 5 minutes for a, maybe not 5 minutes, like 3-4 minutes for a sped up attempt, and then another 5 minutes afterwards. But overall, I mean, that fight's a little annoying just because it has the problems of, A, dodging his attacks feels weird because of that weird force field around him where you're not actually getting super close to him. Which I think just kind of makes the hitboxes feel off. I don't know, I'd have to go through and look at like frame by frame to tell like how jank it is or not. Because it feels pretty jank. And usually it's like, it's one of those things where I can feel it, but I can't really notice it in the moment. Like I can feel that something's off. And then 9 times out of 10, I go through and look at it like frame by frame and like, oh, you're getting hit way after or way before the contact is actually hitting you and stuff like that. I think that was one other thing. And then just like the falling off the arena feels bad, especially when it's like you're falling off because of your own move. Or the constant need to like unlock and lock on, and how it can be easy to lose the boss. Because if you stay locked onto the boss, then you can't see the fishes. But if you unlock and try and look at the fishes, sometimes the boss will just spawn on top of you. And the shockwave damage that's omega delayed will hit you and one-shot you, and that feels bad. Okay, let's go ahead and make Dana's armor while I'm thinking about it.
How can I help you today? Leave it to me. Whew, it's complete. All right.
Alrighty. We'll go and call it here. Next time we will continue going on through the Octa, which I do like that dungeon so far. Just that one fight was a little annoying, but not bad, just annoying. Alrighty, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.